Hey everybody, Richie here. Welcome back here with my brand new 2023 Can-Am Ryker Rally. Now, as you saw from the thumbnail and what I've got going on here, I'm going to change the wheels from white to black. And this isn't a tutorial, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm just going to go through the steps I took and why I did it. So, first of all, I didn't mind the white wheels when I first got it, but as time went on, the look I'm going for, I thought black would look better. So, looked at several options, and that included, first one was powder coating. That was $150 to $185 per wheel. I called about 6 places in my area, and that's just to powder coat the wheel. So you got to get the tire off, get the tire back on, balanced, all that kind of stuff. So you're in it for about $650, $700. Second option, you can get black rims, rally rims from Can-Am themselves, $660. And then again, you got to get the tires off onto the other rims and balanced and mounted. Again, another couple $100. So you're in it probably about $850, $900. But at least with that one, you have the old white ones you can sell on Facebook Marketplace for about $350, $400 to offset some of the cost. Third option, which I went for, is plasti-dipped, and it's super cheap. It's $15 a can, 1 can per wheel. So you're in it for about $45, $50. And I thought, you know what? Let's at least try it and see how it goes. Why not? If it sucks, then we'll get them powder coated, or we'll buy some rims, or go a different option. So looked online, plenty of forums online, and the YouTube videos, and a lot of people say it's pretty durable. I thought it'd just peel off, but people go for car washes with cars, they pressure washer them, all kinds of stuff, and it's pretty durable. So why not? Give it a shot. So you see, I've done 2 wheels actually already, got 1 left to do, and I'm going to walk through the steps. Firstly, there's some really good YouTube, well, there's some terrible YouTube videos out there and some good ones. If you want to learn how to take the wheels off, Bin Code 17 has a really good video. A lot of other people are using torque wrenches to take bolts off. I'm not sure why. It's just some basic stuff. So just be careful what you follow and what you do. Advice. Obviously, torque wrenches are for tightening, not loosening. But again, Bin Code 17 has a really good video to remove the wheels. Now, nobody anywhere mentioned on any of these videos about the front right being counter. The thread's counter thread. It's different to the rest. So normally righty tighty, lefty loosey. It's the opposite on the front right. Now, nobody mentions that, so I'm not sure if it's new to the 2023 version or not, but just beware, because I spent a whole bunch of time trying to get that bolt off and all kinds of problems, and then, as I should have done, pulled out the owner's manual and read it, and it says that one wheel is counter. So to loosen it, you're going to go, instead of going anti-clockwise, you're going to go clockwise, which is kind of confusing. So just bear in mind, if you have a 23 or 24, that front right wheel isn't the usual, it's counter threaded. So from there on in, you should be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to the footage of me quickly painting them and getting them prepped and all that rest of the stuff, and we'll come back and see the final result. Okay, so first up, going to clean the wheels, just some water and a sponge, getting in all the different spokes and getting it clean both inside and outside. And once it's clean, with a towel, just drying it off so it's dry. After that, we're going to mask up any areas on the front wheels. I'm going to mask the sensor hubs and also the valve with just some basic masking tape. Okay, once that's done, we're going to get the magic secret ingredient, which is tire shine. And I'm going to spray the tires with this stuff, and it stops the plastic dip drying, sticking to the tires, so you have to worry about masking around the edge. I did try to mask around the edge, but it's kind of a pain. So just spraying it on. I went a little bit light here. I think my future tires I sprayed more on, it worked a little bit better. And then we're on to spraying. So plasti-dipped luxury metal black, as you can see, and 1 can per wheel, and 30 minutes between each coat. You want to put about 3 to 4 thick coats on here. This is my first one I did, and you can see I went on a little bit light here because I was worried about runs. You can go a little bit thicker than this, and basically getting in between all the angles and on these wheels is a little tricky with all the spokes. So speeding up here, seeing getting the whole thing covered, and both outside and inside. And then when we move on to coat number 2, I'm just going to rotate the wheel, as you see, 90, 180 degrees, so I'm getting different angles to make sure everything's fully covered. There we go. So moving around, this is 30 minutes later, and now coat number 2. And you can see the white parts on the rim, so we'll make sure that's all covered, full coverage here. Again, nice thick coat. Now if you do get runs, I did notice this product, it kind of self-levels okay.
so it's not too bad. Again, doing the front and the back of the wheel. This is coat number 2. 30 minutes later, getting a little bit darker at night, you can see. Now we're on coat number 3. Showing a bald patch on my head, which I didn't realize I had. Alright, and then on to coat number 4. Again, each time moving the wheel to a different angle and making sure I get full coverage and not missing anything. So once it's finished sprayed, the secret ingredient then is WD-40. So you can actually peel around the edges okay where it's thick, but where it's thin it's hard to remove the plastic dip. So WD-40, just spray it on carefully around the wheel, and with a paper towel or cloth you can just wipe it right off, and it actually removes, easily removes the thin plastic dip on the tire.
Okay, and we're done. All 3 wheels on. Job well done. A lot of work, don't get me wrong. It's been 2.5 days on and off because of drying times from each wheel. I did 1 wheel at a time. Yeah, and this heat as well, hot, humid summer, it's not the ideal temperature to do this, but got them all off, got them all back on again, and looking great. It's not perfect. I missed a little bit of white on the inside there, a couple of scratches on that one, but hey, for 45 bucks, I think it's a good job. We'll see how it holds up. So what I'll do is I insert a quick little clip here, and I want to talk about how I get the wheels on and off and my setup. So as you can see here, we've got the 65mm socket, and that's on Amazon, 25 bucks. There's a few different types there. Don't go to dealer and pay like 110, 65 bucks. And I think everybody needs one of these tools, because who knows when you take your wheel off, right? So get one of those tools. Then attached to that, I have a torque meter. This is from Amazon. It was like 45 bucks. And it goes up to 300. So for the 220, we're well within range, and it just beeps, basically program it in, just beeps when you get there. It's a lot cheaper doing that than spending $150, $200 on a torque wrench. It goes up to like get the 220, 300 kind of range. So I did that, and then you see it got a breaker bar attached to it. This is an 18-inch. I think a 24 might be better. And good old Home Depot, it's a bit of galvanized gas pipe. I think that's 3 foot long. And that really makes a difference. That pipe on the end, and just gets you that over the edge there to that 220 mark, which is very tight. You don't want these wheels coming off. So there we go. So yeah, here it is. Looking really good. If you noticed, I also took off these front pieces here, which are gloss black, and I used the same can, which I used for the wheels. So I bought a 4th can and sprayed it on. A few little run marks and imperfections. It was tough to get this one coverage, but I think it looks a lot better as well. Kind of blends it all in, that kind of matty, kind of satiny look. So yeah, really happy. So the main thing is, how's this thing going to hold up, right? So if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. And I'll do regular updates throughout the year and the coming years, and you can check back in and see, and I'll see how these wheels are looking. So I'll see, you know, today. Today's date is July the 11th, I think it is, when I'm filming this, and 2024. And every few months, like I said, I'll do a little video, and we'll see how well these hold up, if they get 3 years use out of them, or if we have to peel them all off and get them powder coated, we'll know. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Catch you next time.